Today on the 27th, we're going to the Walt James track and we're going to watch an upgraded Solar Falcon race car, practicing, getting ready for the big race in Texas.
4 year, and then that's it. Where this car's got about everything we can do to it. We have to start from scratch.
Oh, I see, a new car, huh?
So yeah,
next year?
We've got pretty much the design laid out for the E-car, which is going to be all carbon fiber composite. That's a 2-seater. We're looking for a total weight between 400 and 450 pounds. That's again a 48-volt system.
Sure.
That one doesn't have the array on it. That one actually just has exchangeable battery packs. So it's more like a Prius or a Tesla car.
Sure.
And then while we're building that one, we're going to start another classic division, completely different design. So probably another 3-wheel vehicle, beginners. Because it looks like next year we're going to have about 60 members on the team. The word has gotten out. Everyone wants to join now. That's kind of exciting.
So, what are the dates of the race in Texas this year?
This year it is, I know the caravan leaves on the 13th. There's 3 days of scrutineering this year. The actual race is looks like scrutineering's the 14th, 15th, I'm sorry, 15th, 16th, 17th. The race, I believe, starts on the 18th, 17th, 18th.
Okay.
That's 4 days at the track.
July 18th, and you're going again from Texas to Minnesota?
No, it's just down there. We're staying on.
Oh, just around the track. There's a fire out there.
It's just a track race this year. A lot of teams that have joined us, it's actually a good thing. Next year, when we premiere the new car, that's going to be a race from Fort Worth all the way to, I think it's Santa Cruz in California. That one's going to be brutal. But the nice thing is, after we finish, it's only an 8-hour drive home.
Yeah. But is that going to take the southern route to Santa Cruz, or?
That's what they're talking about.
Oh, that'll be hot.
It's going to be brutal. There's not a lot out there.
No. I wonder if I could put my camera around his neck and have turn it on and have them give me a little lap. Yeah, that'd be cool. We didn't do that last year.
That'd be fun. Next time we pit him, we'll have you go take a look and see where we can
Yeah. What size of crew are you going to take?
We're taking 14 students this year.
14 students, okay.
Because it's a track race and we're not moving around, it's a lot easier to take a bigger team. So they calculate on average, the average amount of team is 12. We're taking 2 extras because we've got a lot of spotting and a lot of extra things we want to get. Collect a lot of data on it.
Yeah, right.
One of the things we're looking at is the choice of motors for the next car. We want to try to find something a little bit lighter that produces the same amount of torque as this one. So we're looking.
Yeah.
We may have to have one custom built.
Well, there's people that can do that.
Yeah, I found a place out here. In fact, it's on the border of Rosamond. The guy rewires electric motors.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a talk with him and see if we can make a little bit more torque.
Actually, it seems a lot faster.
We did a lot of work on making this thing quick.
And
right now it's using less energy than your hairdryer.
Is it really?
Yeah. The solar powers are pumping so much energy into it. Off all solar.
Good? Alright.
Stop it, you know?
John.
John? Brian? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay guys, so this is John, he's from Rosamond News, and he's just gonna ask us, just talk to you guys, ask you guys a couple of questions about what we're here for today. Okay, so kind of introducing the whole team here. This is Ricardo, he's kind of one of our members of the safety crew. He makes sure that it's safe out there for us, as well as Andrew, he's our medic. So he makes sure we're not suffering from heat stroke or anything there. We have Jenny back there. She's in automotive, so she's our lead there. She kind of helps, so she really does a big part in that. We have Danielle over there hiding. She's we have Danielle over there. She's a junior CEO, so she's actually taking over my position next year. We have Blanca here. She's one of our drivers. These two right here are part of Tower. They take down our data and they still help me, so that way we know how the car is performing when we do our testing, when we do the races. Tony's back there. He's also one of our drivers as well. Hi. And Daniel as well. He's also one of our members that go into Tesla, so he knows his wiring as well, and he's helping out with Tower. So feel free to take any of these to interview.
Okay, so you've got about 14 people, or?
Yeah, we're taking about 14 people to the race. So this is not everybody, but this is like a large majority of people.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with the hydraulic brake system. We feel like that's a lot better. It's definitely a lot more safer because it just stops the car a lot more faster than what we have with mechanical brakes. It doesn't have that much pull to it. As well as on the electrical side, we are taking away 2 of our batteries. So we're running with a 48 system instead of our usual 72. And our theory is that because our solar panels are at 18% efficiency, which is the highest that the race will allow us to, we would actually be able to put in more energy that is coming from our solar panels than we are taking out from our car.
Oh, wow.
So because this is a solar race,
yeah,
it's something that we want to experiment with because it does lessen our load. So we took off about 100 pounds off there. So weight is definitely still one of our big focus going into this race, especially because it's about speed.
Yeah.
So just a couple of more tricks that we're going into it.
Yeah.
Right before we, you know, kind of retire the car.
So how fast will the car go now?
Right now we're currently running our testing. So we want to shoot for our top speed being somewhere around 42, somewhere around last year. But the most speed that we're looking at is we want to see where the car is at the majority amount of time. So if it can withstand the speed of 25 for a longer period than, let's say, last year, that's something that we're obviously going to look forward towards. That's actually what the big boost is going to be for us, because 25,
sure,
25 for a constant period of time, we're actually running with veterans, so that's actually going to make us a pretty
sure. There. So what are you going to do now that I know that you're graduated? Are you just hang out for the year, or are you going to college or something?
No, I'm definitely gonna go to college. I definitely want to go to a big university system there. But right now, I'm going to go to community college, and from community college, I do want to transfer out there.
I see. Well, not too many people have hands-on experience with solar vehicles. I would think that that the big companies would be happy to see that on your resume.
Yeah, well, we do work with big companies, so they definitely know us in the industry. And it definitely gets us an experience not only with electrical stuff, but also with business side of it and how to work with a team well.
Sure.
So a lot of kids going in here, especially myself, you know, I work in here. I've been here for 3 years, and once I get into a career and a job, it's gonna just bring me back to this moment where I was in Solar Car, because it's just gonna look familiar. It's just something that I'm used to. You know, talking to people, working out problems. It's something that I've learned how to deal with in Solar Car.
Well, I see Michigan on your hat.
Yeah, it's.
And that state has a pretty good reputation.
Yeah, it's definitely a school I want to get into, that I'm still trying for, even going to community college. So it'd be great if I can get in, and if I can't, I'm still a really big Michigan fan. The Solar Car team over there did help us out a lot these 3 years, so I definitely am a big fan of them.
Good. Well, best of luck with it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. So, what are you doing here? Writing down the laps?
No, I'm writing down the data that we collect after they pass the starting point.
Okay. Then you write it there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I see.
Like, he doesn't do
I see. Yeah. I see. Now, do you feed this into a computer or something? Later?
Yes, we usually put it in Google Sheets. Yeah, we put it in Google Sheets. Analyze the data from right there, and we usually print it out and put it into a binder. Because it's useful information.
Sure. Give me your name, please.
My name is Alex Oriana.
So you have 2 copies of the same thing, basically.
Kinda, just make sure. In case like he doesn't get something or I don't get something.
And what attracted you to this program?
Well, the program was mainly like for people who want to pursue engineering.
Yeah.
Kind of got into that, so I just thought it would be a good experience.
I see. And what year is this for you?
I'm going into my 3rd year.
Third year? I see. Great. And after, you're planning engineering someplace, huh?
Yeah, like majoring in engineering and business. Yeah.
Wow. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
Give me your name, please.
Ayana Zarunkel.
You guys are the drivers, I understand.
Yes, we are.
So, without being too personal, what weight does the driver have to be for a car like this?
Well, we try to focus on is like the lighter drivers, and since we're the shortest, we're already light.
I see. Okay.
So it doesn't add weight to the car.
Yeah, but there's no weight limit. Anybody can drive the car. It's just that they prefer for the race, like we have smaller drivers.
Sure.
So the weight reduction, I guess.
Like jockeys.
Yeah.
Sure. Got it. Well, tell me, what is it like driving it? And let's go with you first.
Well, this is my 2nd year driving it. Last year I got to race it from Fort Worth, Texas to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Oh.
And it was actually really fun. I got to go on public roads and just drive it around, see like dead animals on the side of the road. It was really fun.
It's roadkill.
Yes, but it was actually really fun. But except for the speed that I was going at was like 15 to 20 miles per hour, so it was really slow. And this year I get to drive it more towards like 25 to 30, so it's a lot faster and a lot more exciting to drive it.
And what shift? How long would you be behind the wheel at one time?
Well, last year I was driving it for 4 hours straight, and then a break, and then keep driving it for a couple more hours. This year we're gonna be switching off drivers a lot more. So probably maybe 2 hours and then switch off and do it back and forth like that.
Does traffic on the road bother you at all, or do they keep them away from you pretty much?
When we were at the race, and during that time she was on the road, traffic was a pain. We had one instance when a truck didn't wait any longer, so he was driving on the dirt road and he was trying to pass us, and it was crazy because it was a lot of hills, so we saw the truck go up, gain some air, and then
oh my god.
Yeah, and the roads are a lot different. It's only two-way.
Oh yeah.
So one way and one back. So everybody behind us, since we're only going like 15 miles per hour, we're trying to pass us. But this year it's going to be on a cross-country race. No, I mean a
racetrack.
Yeah, right.
So there's going to be a lot of cars there, but we get to pass cars or move out the way so other cars can pass us. So it's going to be a lot more interesting.
Oh, sure, that will be. Well, that'll be good. And so what are your plans after high school?
I'm going to attend ABC, do my general classes first, and then transfer to a university.
For a major in engineering of some type? Or?
Business and engineering.
Oh, well, that'll be good. Now you have your own car company, solar car company, yeah?
Yeah.
And how about you?
And my plans are, well, I'm joining the Marines, so after I'm done with this program, I'm joining the Marines, and then they told me that since I'm going to double major, I'm going to major in medicine and in engineering. They told me to help me pay for all that and for my college classes.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, best of luck, you guys, and
Thank you.
best of luck this year in Texas.
Thank you.
Maybe you'll be #1 this year.
Hopefully.
Very refreshing.
Security guard up on there.
Did you get solar?
So now you're telling me this program changed your life. I want to hear about that.
This really has changed my life. I've always been looking or searching in education for something to really inspire me and to really get the kids motivated and really into a project. When I stumbled across this and came up with this program, I got the magic bullet. I finally found something that really works. We were talking earlier about how the kids actually own it.
Yeah.
They do. They really do. They own this program. That is their car. They are very, very possessive of it. They take care of it. They make sure that it's always running in top notch
Condition, yeah, and everything, yeah.
It's just incredible. And we have watched them grow faster than I've ever seen in any other project. Start the car.
Yeah. So the kids own the car. It's their project. They know everything about it. All of them know.
The thing when I first started the program, my main goal was for myself and other engineers not to touch the car. We wanted to make sure that the kids learned every single aspect, from designing the car, to welding the car, to building the car, to racing the car. We wanted it completely 100% hands-on.
Yeah.
And I've seen other programs with other teams where the advisor does a lot of the work, or all the work sometimes. And they're missing the whole point. You've got to let the kids own this. They have to do everything. When something breaks, they have to be able to troubleshoot it. They have to fix it. They have to think outside the box. And that's what we're seeing. It's something we've never seen in any other program anywhere.
Well, that's good. And you were explaining to me about thinking long term as a real course where you have two cars, an advanced car and a basic car.
Yeah. To keep this program in perpetuity, what I do is have my advanced students, kids that have been with me a minimum of 1 year, work on a more advanced, more technically sophisticated car. Something that deals with carbon fiber composites, something that deals with higher efficiency. They'll understand it a lot more. And then my beginning entry level, usually freshmen and sophomore kids, they're going to be designing a basic, what we call a classic division car, which is what this one is.
Yeah.
Easier to do, simpler design, goes together faster.
Sure.
Doesn't cost quite as much.
No.
But it'll give them the hands-on experience they need to advance into the next level when they work with the advanced
I
cars.
understand the basics of electricity and
Yeah,
solar
exactly.
panels and gear ratio and all that stuff.
Yeah, and understanding how do you make the car more efficient. You start out with a basic model. Now let's make it work better. And that's what they've been doing with this.
Well, seeing it go around the track, it's gone a lot faster than it did last year.
And much more efficient. We just took a reading on the main battery pack. I think we've used 3 volts of energy the entire morning. So that's fantastic. That's exactly where we need to be. That will take us to the first place position.
Sure, sure. And that first place position will come in Texas next month.
Yes, sir. We are going to be battling with the big boys on this one.
Yeah. Well, you got third last year, so that kind of puts you in the big leagues anyway.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready.
And you're saying that the organizers of the race are looking forward to a bumper crop of racers, 60 or more. My gosh.
Yeah, we have. This will be the biggest race ever held at the Solar Car Challenge. We actually have our first international team from the Bahamas. They're bringing up a car, so we're excited. There's going to be a lot of new people to meet, a lot of new teams to help, and one of our main things is to help other teams succeed, just like we have.
Sure. And industry can't help but notice a program like this. I remember the lady from Lockheed last year who came and just went on and on about possible recruits for her teams at Lockheed.
All the engineers and all the people that we talked to when we're promoting our program, they all say the same thing. We are looking for students exactly like yours. Kids that can think outside the box, think on their own. They don't have to be watched 24/7. They can come into a position and just start working. We don't have to spend a lot of time training them. They love my kids.
And you talked about one in particular that was hired as an intern and then promoted.
Alex Alcantara. He is actually the older brother of our current CEO, Brian. He was on our first year team, did very well. He was in charge of the automotive company. He got to know one of the engineers for the spaceship company, Virgin Galactic. They got a good rapport together, and he got hired on as kind of an entry-level position with composites.
Yeah.
He's been promoted several times since then. This is less than a year. He's currently going to college to get his engineering degree. But because of his success and his hard-working ethics and everything that he learned in the Solar Car, they are actually going to start a program where they're going to be hiring more high school kids as long as they have the requirements that my program provides.
I see.
So they'll be making a great starting wage. It's a great entry-level position that could lead into a whole wonderful future.
Sure. And now, your students, if they choose to go to AVC to get the basics out of the way and then transfer to Michigan or USC or
Kansas State is actually starting a program that they
Carnegie Mellon or somebody.
Yeah.
What do they essentially or what are they best equipped for? What discipline?
Engineering by far.
Yeah?
Yeah, engineering.
Mechanical engineering? Electrical,
actually, because the car is both.
Yeah.
They can pick between mechanical, electrical. I have a couple of people that, because of aerodynamics, they're getting into aeronautical engineering, which is one of the toughest degrees you can get.
Sure.
But they understand airflow because they got to make these cars aerodynamic. So it opens up so many fields for them.
Sure. And you said that the reputation at the school is actually enhanced the number of applicants for the program.
Yeah, we were very surprised. We did our recruitment about a month and a half ago, and we've got 60 applicants, twice the normal amount that we normally get.
I see. Isn't that great?
It's exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun this year.
Now, do they take this course as a accredited course?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is actually split into 2 different classes. We're actually thinking about making it 3, so that you have an entry-level class that they take.
Yeah.
They learn the basics. We have a more advanced level. Then, of course, we have the graduate level, which is the kids that are going to be going to the race.
Right.
And they're going to be learning all the composites and fabrication. And we're gearing up the school equipment and teachers and everything else, getting prepared for this more and more advanced classes. It's exciting. Things are really happening fast.
I should say so. And now, it seems to me that education being what it is, other schools would be saying, Palmdale High, what's
the secret? Yeah.
What's the deal here?
You've got to have a certain level of instructor that's willing to put in the time and the effort and to care about the kids like I do. But there's a lot of teachers out there that that I think more than aptly meet the requirements. Then they've got to get that. My program is pretty unique. We're building race cars. Okay, try to find something along that same line, something unique, something that the kids can own. That's a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, I should guess so. Well, best of luck. Keep it up. I hope you make it to the #1 spot this year in Texas.
And watch our blogs. We're going to have our live feeds and everything else on Facebook and on Instagram, and we'll keep you guys informed.
Good. And what's the login information?
That would be we have our webpage.
Yeah.
On Weebly. Falcon. Yeah.
Solar Falcon. SolarFalcon.com or .net or .org.
.org, I think. I can get that information to you.
Sure.
We also have a Facebook page. We also have an Instagram page. We also have a Twitter feed.
Okay.
So we have the social media covered.
Sure, sure. In fact, one of your students is assigned to that.
Matisse, we have a media company this year for the first time. We also have a finance company. So we're not only teaching the engineering, we're getting into business now. So we have a financial company that they deal with all the ordering, our bookkeeping, all the fundraising.
Sure.
And then we have media that covers all our social media, all our live media. So we've expanded quite a bit to take in all this as this thing's gotten bigger.
And how realistic and helpful that is.
Exactly.
Some of these kids are going to start a solar car company or something like that.
Yeah. Elon Musk, I'll have to start the same way we did.
Elon will be out here, that's right.
Yep.
Well, thanks very much for your time, and best of luck.
Thank you.
So, Hector, how does it drive?
It drives perfect. I think right now it's just have to tweak a little bit of things, and that's about it. It's ready to go to the race.
And you've become expert just about all parts of it, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I do the electrical work. I started off doing electrical work, then I moved to the automotive components, and from there started welding, and then from there just kind of started doing everything else. So, yeah.
Well, that'll be good. And is this your senior year, or are you out already?
No, this is my senior year. This is my final year.
Final year. And then what are you going to do with all this hard-earned information?
Hopefully try to go to Cal Poly and get a mechanical engineering degree. So that's my plan. If not, then I guess I'll join the military and do something with the military. If I can't get into a school that I want, so yeah.
Plan B, Plan C, whatever works.
Yeah, whatever works.
Okay, well, congratulations on getting this far. This is a great thing. And give me your name, Hector, full name.
My name's Hector Daniel Calderon.
Okay, spell the last.
Calderon.
Okay, good. Thank you very much for the time.
Oh, you're welcome.